Camera number 34 of 365 is the mid-1970s Minolta XG9. Looking at the front of the camera, we can see the Rocker 28mm lens that I used to take the photographs that you'll see later on. To undo the lens, we press the lens release button, which is on the top, and rotate anti-clockwise. And then we have a lens or preview or stop button, and then a self-timer indicator, which also doubles up as a indicator for the strength of the battery. We'll come back to that later on. And in the middle of these three buttons, or two buttons rather, there's the traditional cable release. Looking to the top of the camera will only function with batteries, so we see there's an off-on button and a battery check button and self-timer location. And then this is an aperture priority camera, so if we set it to A, we change the aperture and the camera will respond by setting the correct shutter speed. And then if we want to go manual, we can of course turn the dial, which has a locking button, and then we can turn it to any one of the speeds from 1000 through to B. The film speed is set by lifting the dial and rotating the collar of the dial. And I don't know whether you can see it, but there is actually also provision just inside the dial here for exposure compensation, and we have plus and minus 2. And then of course we have the shutter wind on, which of course won't release because it's battery operated. So let's just put the lens back on and then put some batteries into the camera. Now the camera takes two LR44 cells, which are placed positive terminal up, and then we place that whole unit into the base of the camera and then screw it back into the base. Now to check our battery, we can turn it to the battery check, and by doing that hopefully the light will come on, and there we go. That's it. So we know that our batteries are good to go, and that indeed our camera is good to go. So let's just put a film through it. So to put a film into the camera, we lift the film rewind and place it in the spool. Let's just get the sound of the shutter. Let's just a little bit faster. And then to rewind the film, we press the button on the base and rewind the film back into the canister. There we go. And that has been camera number 34, the Minolta XG9.